Yeah, my name is Tim Lorello. I'm President and CEO of Seculore Solutions. We're a cybersecurity firm completely focused on public safety right now because our public safety infrastructure, the people who take our 911 calls and respond to them, are under cyber attack. Imagine dialing 911 and not having your call answered because that center is being attacked, disrupted by either cyber criminals or state actors or terrorists who want to basically disrupt our 911 communications. Our company focuses on providing a network appliance that sits, it's a piece of hardware that sits on the outside of the firewall. It's in a unique position in the infrastructure. It sits there invisibly as a shield that watches all the data that goes in, back and forth between the center and the outside world, monitoring that data, helping the IT manager inside those centers visualize the data, and then protecting them from cyber attacks, from ransomware, and from the anonymous net. Ultimately, our focus is on this $1.8 billion public safety infrastructure that effectively stands as the shield between us and, to some extent, chaos. Our company's focus is on providing a complete cadre of Maryland companies who, because of the visualization that we bring to the public safety infrastructure, allow us to see the things, allow us to show the IT manager the types of attacks that are coming, the types of things that our system is blocking, and maybe even understand and see other things that might be happening in their center. And as a result of that activity, they'll reach out to us asking for, hey, why does your system stop a cyber attack every morning at 2 in the morning where it seems like it's trying to reach out to Russia? What are we supposed to do about that? Well, when they contact us, that's a situation where we'll say, clearly, we need a forensics team to take a look at that. And you know what? I've got a great company, a Maryland cyber company, that knows exactly what to do on that front. And so because of where we sit in this infrastructure, in this whole ecosystem, we're going to be able to bring a number of Maryland companies to the table. And that's why we're talking to a number of Maryland companies today as well. Right now, we have filed for patents on our product. We have actually provided a demonstration of our product at a major public safety show just this past August. And so we've already demonstrated the product's viability. I have a CTO who has 30 years of experience building hardware products for the cybersecurity industry. And my focus has been 30 years of telecom, 15 years of focused on public safety. So I've built software products and I've focused on these folks. I know exactly what they're dealing with and how they operate, who they are by name in many cases. We also know who the players are that are out there that are going to reach into that marketplace, that $1.8 billion marketplace. And so our focus right now is to try to reach out to all of these resellers, make them part of our ecosystem. I already have board relationships with so many of them that allow us to be able to provide that the knowledge set and the skill sets. They know us, and therefore the likelihood that we're going to be able to work with them to reach out into this marketplace is very, very high. The opportunity is strong, though we only expect to generate about $35,000 in revenue this year. By 2020, with just a 10% penetration into this market, we expect to generate almost $29 million of income. And that's based on not just our own solution, our Seculore solution, which we call Paladin, which, as I mentioned, protects the network in the ways that I just described, but by bringing also other cybersecurity solutions to market: training, vulnerability assessment, endpoint security. These are the kinds of things that these centers desperately need right now. We're in the process of raising capital. I seed funded this particular organization, but we're in the process of raising $400,000 of debt, and we expect to do about $2 to $5 million in equity round next year. So we've got a multi-phase plan. We have a product roadmap that allows us to roll out a product this year. Next year we'll be rolling out our protection product, and we have a product called Rampart that ultimately will allow us to connect the various 911 centers together so that they can help protect each other in the process. And that's why the equity round is so important at that particular stage. Our focus is on public safety today, but the public sector is broader than just public safety. It includes education, hospitals, public works. These organizations also need the same kind of product that we bring, and therefore, because of our proximity to them through public safety, we expect to reach them as well. And then eventually, small, medium-sized businesses all could potentially use this product. So it has a very strong long-term lifespan. So hopefully, get a chance to come check us out, seculore.com. That's SECULORE.com.